Yes, we are live, and it's not for wrestling. Welcome to Chat, Grapple, and Cheap Pops. Yes, we are a wrestling podcast, but yes, we are also Arsenal and Spurs fans. So we thought, why not do the thing? Why not be a part of this one? It's Arsenal, it's Spurs. It's going to be 8 o'clock kickoff under the lights on a Wednesday night of all things. I'm JB, the man next to me, whichever way you're looking at it. He is the best Chris in all of football podcasts today. Chris Dredd, Spurs fan, chief hater of Arsenal.
Of course.
What's going on, bro?
I'll tell you who I'm hating right now. Fucking Rio Ferdinand and Martin Keown chatting breeze already, mate. Giving it all that. Yeah?
Okay, then. Yeah, I mean, you can be disappointed with what they're saying. I personally don't listen to too much punditry these days. But tell me, what you're drinking? Oh, my goodness. Is that a Red Bull?
Nah, mate. It's a Dash.
What's a Dash?
Peach sparkling water, mate.
Peach sparkling water. Okay.
Yeah, mate. What you got?
I'm just like my man Phil. I got a Pepsi.
Phil.
So what are we saying? It's like I said, it's a massive game for both teams. One team struggling a little bit in the table, sitting in the mighty 13th, and the other one sitting in third, looking to catch up with Liverpool and overtake Forest. What do you think? What's going to happen?
I mean, obviously, I watch Spurs as you watch Arsenal every week, and I don't watch Arsenal and you don't watch Spurs. So all I can go on is how we've been playing recently. I mean, it could go. The only thing is, the problem is, at Arsenal, for whatever reason, we rarely get a result. So but to be honest, I think that last time we played, I think we got a draw. It was 2-2, wasn't
it? No, we beat you at the Lane.
No, I'm talking about Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal. Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, it was 2-2 last time. So I'm hopeful that we're gonna get a result today. You know what I mean? That's
you should be hopeful. It's not always doom and gloom, is it? But there's a lot of injuries on both teams. Even just looking at it, we've got 6 first team players out. You've got more than that. I think it's 9.
Yeah, we've got
9 first team players out. That's a mess.
Yep.
How long before you start questioning, what is actually happening? Because they can't all be just, simple knocks, are they? There's a lot of muscle injuries and that. And
yeah, there's a few. I mean, ultimately, I don't think you can blame anyone for that. I mean, I don't think with what we've got at Tottenham, the whole infrastructure and all that, it can't. I'm highly unlikely it's training or anything like that. So I think it's just fucking shit luck, really.
9 does make a 9 as far as we're concerned here. 9 injuries I don't know if that's just bad luck. There could be a problem that needs addressing. I mean, who has that much bad luck in one team?
I mean, we seem to have that much. I mean, it does happen. Do you know what I mean? It does happen. And the problem is that the injuries are taking longer to come back. So the injured players are taking longer to come back because, like I say, they're not just little knocks. They're hamstrings, they're, knees, they're fucking horrible shit. So, well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's I mean, we can quickly peruse the lineups. This is one of those things. We'll start with Spurs. Why not? They are the away side. They are the side sitting in 13th.
Hey, it's all good, mate. Don't worry. I'm ready. Don't worry about that.
Kinski in goal. Across the back line, Spence, Gray, Dragusin, and Porro. I mean, that's a makeshift back line if I ever saw one.
I'll tell you what, though, mate. They've been fucking performing against Liverpool. They were absolutely fucking solid, them 4. Spence has still probably got Mo Salah in his fucking pocket, mate. Jade Spence was fantastic.
I mean, you can say that, but you almost blew it against Tamworth.
Yeah, but none of them players were playing hardly.
Of course
It
they
was
were. They were all inside, apart from Spence. I don't think Spence was playing.
no. But
Gray, Gagson, and Porra are all in the back line.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, everyone gives it about the Tamworth game. It like they just did. Because they just thought, fuck it, it's Tamworth. They didn't put their foot on the gas the whole game, and then we were lucky to get through 90. And then he put the big guns on, and we scored 3 goals in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean that's a knackered Tamworth team that should have got a replay at Spurs, but
they should have, but they didn't.
Footballing world is as it is now.
That's right. So it is what it is. No, that back four's you could talk about the Tamworth game, but talk about the Liverpool game where we should have won 2-0. The offside was never offside. Liverpool threw everything they could at us, and they didn't get a result.
That's fair enough, but should Bergvall have stayed on the pitch? Liverpool seemed very adamant that he shouldn't.
Yeah, well, Liverpool like to moan about everything, but the fact is there's other games where other players have booted people in the face and should have been off and ended up scoring. But Bergvall, he shouldn't have been off. The first one was never a yellow card. The second, it's a bit of karma. There's, at the end of the day, first one shouldn't have been. Second one was clearly a yellow card. But it is what it is.
Look, this is your team, remember. So I'm not going to jump in and instantly disagree with whatever you say. It's only when you say something so inherently crazy about Spurs or Arsenal that I'm going to jump in and go, Chris, you're wrong. Maybe this. Yes, we are going to nip at each other. It is 90 minutes of pure hell. I don't really know why we're doing this, but
no. So that's the thing. Yeah. I don't know why we are either, because it's so important for both teams as well. Because you've got your last 2 results are a bit ropey. Our last 2 results were actually, one of them was ropey, but one of them was fantastic. So it's one of them ones, man. We both need the fucking result. Absolutely.
So going through the team, we only got as far as the midfield. It is Bergvall, Basuma, and Sarr, and then up top, Son, Solanke, and Kulusevski. I know you're a big fan of Kulusevski.
Kulu, mate.
Looking at the Arsenal side, Raya in goal, standard. Timber, Saliba, Magalhaes, and Lewis Skelly, Miles Lewis Skelly. He's like the drafting. He seems to have overtaken everyone at left back, unless Calafiori gets fit, and he's not at the minute. Odegaard, Rice, and Partey. It seems to be the strongest midfield we can pick. And Trossard, Havertz, and Sterling. Havertz got a lot of stick in the week. It wasn't great. Didn't take his chances against United. Sterling. I can already see a comment about Sterling. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? Wayne is suggesting that it's 2-1 either way.
No, I'll tell you what. Sol Campbell's a reprehensible fucking human being, bruv. Sorry, don't give a fuck. He said, he was sorry and all that, and he wished he'd done it another way, and then he comes out with an advert like that. The geezer's a scumbag. He can suck my balls. Fuck Sol Campbell.
I'm never going to complain about Sol Campbell. He did what he did. 2-1 either way, and Sterling not to hit a barn door. That is a bold statement. I can't read that. My eyes are too shit. I should put my glasses on, really. 2-1 in favour of Arsenal from, is that LK or IK Zambia? Nice to see you. YouTube user. We know this guy. YouTube user. Arsenal couldn't score in a brothel with a diamond dick.
Depends if they get a corner or not at any point.
If we get a corner, you're all in trouble.
That's right.
Munzie talks. Munzie, what's happening, Munzie? We appreciate you jumping in. When's the wrestling talk? Oh wait, it's Arsenal, so it will be wrestling. Oh, that sounds like you're a little bitter about the corner routines, Munzie. Don't do this. It's too early.
United. Don't bite. Dude, don't bite.
United. Oh, United. How are Man United doing in the league, mate? We're back in the proper stuff now. The FA Cup is a distraction. So we're in the league. I don't know. United, I'm guessing, are playing tomorrow.
They're walking out. They
are coming out. The players are on their way out. Monday says it's going to be a draw. It's an obvious pick, isn't it? A draw. Yeah. Both teams struggling a little bit, inconsistent.
Look at this shit that you boys put on. That whole fucking thing, London is red, and all the fucking fireworks. Fuck off. You see that shit?
North London especially is red. We are currently the top side in London. Do not make that a thing.
Is Kane coming out or what? What's happening with all the fireworks?
Now this is an interesting thing because a good friend of this show and us indeed, The Arsenal DJ, Peter on Sports, is his handle. Peter on Sports is, of course, is the Arsenal DJ, and he may or may not have made a suggestion that he's going to be playing Kane's music at halftime. He does play the wrestling songs as the Arsenal players come out, and why not play a bit of inside news? Your mate is the DJ in the club shop. My mate's the DJ on the pitch. Come off it, Munsey. Don't do that. Like,
don't do them things, yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I'm. Yeah.
Here we go.
9 years a worker. 7 years and one cup, not very good. No, of course it's not.
I mean, we got Brennan Johnson, Maddison, Richarlison on the bench, Mikey Moore. You know what I mean? We've got some people on the bench that we can pull on and mix it up a little bit. I'm confident that we can get a result, but a draw is the obvious pick, I think, for this one.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is an obvious pick, isn't it? Munsey's telling us DJ Franklin is his name. I appreciate that he's paying you to say these things, Munsey, but, here we go. Hang on. That's like Dredd was the DJ in a Nike store. Means nothing. Oh.
I have been the DJ.
This YouTube user, he's going to be trouble. I can sense.
Of course he is. I've already sent him a troll on a Facebook post.
Why does this game have to be on a school night? That's a good question. I mean, it's got to be played some night, hasn't it?
To be honest, it's a weird look at that keeper. You see that guy there? He's fucking mustard, mate. Kinski, good keeper, young lad. 2 clean sheets on the trot. He's going for the third.
Yeah, one was against Tamworth, though. Again, we can do that Tamworth thing.
But one was against Liverpool, bruv.
I mean, you're both ends of the spectrum. I get it. Like,
you get what I'm saying? It depends what Tottenham turns up, but you can only beat.
I gotta love that Postecoglou look. He looks clueless constantly.
He looks. Oh yeah. So you're a little bit in front of me. He looks like he's just squeezing a fart out. But Ange,
I mean, we're literally seconds from kickoff.
As a fellow Greek, I wish him well. I'm Ange in all the way.
Ange in all the way. He is. I don't know, man.
He's building, mate. He's building. We've got to give him time. I mean, he's literally had not a full season yet. So
nah. Here we go. We are off. Cheers to all who are enjoying this. Cheers to all who are watching along with us. Thank you for coming.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. And at the end of the day, we've got to remember it's only a fucking game at the end of the day. So
it's only a game.
We will be biting, we will be biting at each other at certain points, especially if one team goes behind and someone gets upset, which is a possibility.
There's our first foul of the game, and it is Jed Spence, the great Jed Spence that you were just talking about.
He's fantastic. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Comments are flying in. We will try and keep up. If you are just posting shit, we will just block you off, mate. Sorry. Don't post your links. No one cares. Thank you for that. I mean,
Matty, you may also do.
I mean, there's a comment that deserves.
Oh, I told you, he's the fucking. I'm telling you, he is the Bobby the Brain Heenan, mate. He is the modern day Heenan. It wouldn't make him a foreskin ski if he plays for Tottenham, though, would it?
I mean, first chance, it's a set piece. It's always going to be a set piece. It's going to be a bit of danger. It's going to bother you a little bit. Nothing comes of it.
You know what? I'm not as nervous at the set pieces now with this goalie than I was with Vicario, because Vicario always looked a bit shaky.
Well, if you go back and you do remember that game from earlier on in the season where we played at Spurs, Vicario struggled. He flapped and he was clutching and clawing at everything, and it wasn't happening for him. And it looked like every time we got a corner, we were going to score, and that looked like the same way. It looked like that for a little while in the season.
See, the player who's getting wise to that free kick there, I'm telling you, I love this kid, right? I've met him Bergvall, fantastic player. Met him a couple of times. Lovely lad. Got an autograph from him, which is being framed currently and is going to be up in my house at some point. But yeah, Bergvall, fantastic player. And still he's only 18. So
only 8. Yeah, no, he's a one for the future. I mean, it's a bit of a chance, nothing too tough. Sterling, I mean, maybe Wayne was right. Maybe he's not going to get a barn door.
Well, I think, again, the keeper was brave to come out and sort of done enough to put him off.
Yeah. I mean, this is the problem when you do go live. You know, people will post weird links and shit. Don't click them. Stay here.
Again, though, Jade Spence was caught then again, so he needs to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, you reckon a little bit of nerves for old Spence?
I think so. I mean, he's still only a young lad. You know, so we just need to get our handle on the game at the moment. We're looking a little bit shaky. You're coming out strong, obviously. You're at home and, you know, you've got the crowd behind you. So that's understandable. That's going to happen. Not too fast.
If the first 3 minutes are anything to go by, it looks like Arsenal's possession will dominate a little bit with Spurs looking to catch us on the break.
But then we can't let you have the ball too much. We need to take control of the game.
Because things like this come up. It is a corner and it's
a silly corner. Yeah.
It's that sort of thing. Yeah.
But again, Dragosin's been playing well. You know, he's only 23. We've got a very, very young back four.
What's up, Connor? Again, appreciate the shirt. Love the shirt. He got to hear about Chris yap about football now. Yeah, you do, man. Sorry. Like this was always the plan. This was always the thing. Also, he is telling us that the game is on Peacock for anyone else watching in the States. If you are watching in the States, what's up? Howdy. You know, all of that shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know, just two jackasses watching football.
That's right.
Corner comes to, nothing. Shit happens.
Havertz can fuck off, though, as well, if he tries to grab people up tonight, babes. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's wrong with Kai Havertz? Tell me. You've got something's upset you about it. Perfectly clean tackle there from Timber.
I think I'm a bit behind you.
All right. Tell me the second and I'll find it for you.
4 minutes and 47.
Oh, you are a bit behind, didn't you?
Yeah. 4:54.
Well, I am pausing it just for a second, just so we will match up.
So where are you at the moment?
I'm on 5:09 now.
5:09. Play it now.
Yeah, we're playing.
Yeah, 5:10, 5:11. There you go.
Matt is well ahead. Yeah, I imagine you are, mate. Like, you know, this was always going to be one of those things where because we're not together, it's
we had to sync it a certain way.
Dartmar, with a picture of a dog. That's a nice looking dog. Says, "Come on, United." What is this? What is this? The United fucking
look. For once, us London teams can unite ourselves, and I don't think any team from Manchester's got a result with either of us, have they?
Well, this is the other thing is that Manchester must be very busy if they're watching this and messaging us. You know.
There we
Don't worry about it. Yes, we do live around the corner from each other, but busy days, man. Busy days.
I got back home from work at like 7 o'clock and had to have something to eat and get fucking straight up here. So it was.
I've gone the other way. I've decided to eat afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't back it out now, Darmar. My bad, guys. Wrong game. Yeah. Don't give it that. United ain't even playing tonight, are they?
No, I don't think so. Is there a United playing tonight?
There's other games on. Yeah, don't worry about that. Clean tackle and Chris is behind you. Is that with his clean tackle or is it a dirty tackle?
I've cleaned my tackle.
I mean, yeah. That
this referee's help. A fucking clown, isn't he?
Well, we don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how the result goes, and we'll figure out how bad the ref is. Yeah, let's not go down that road just yet. Other games in the Premier League, because for some reason they're on. Let's have a quick look. Everton 0, Villa 0, Leicester 0, Palace 0, Newcastle 1, Wolves 0. And of course, it's a goal from the striker at the moment, Alexander Isak. Standard. The guy's good. What can we say?
And to be honest, hopefully one of our two Swedes scores again today.
Well, it's an Arsenal corner, and Spurs have left 2 up to try and counter it. And Arsenal do something weird like a short corner. Like, what was that about? Pointless. Some of these fucking comments. Fucking shite. See, YouTube user, Man United beat Arsenal the other night. So, yes, they did have a result against a London team. Penalties, I mean, do they even count anymore? Probably not.
Well, I mean, to be fair, though, I mean, what is going on?
Matt says, for fuck's sake, short ones don't work. Short ones. I don't know if he's talking about us or
he's talking about the corner.
Oh, I thought he was talking about us. Because we do work. Like, they're just short. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's been a pretty average start, I'd say, for Arsenal. Spurs sort of back foot in it.
I think we just got to fucking get a grip, mate. It's we just got to get a grip.
Dan Griffin calls short corners pervert corners. That sounds weird. Why would you do that? Oh, that's it. They put it on the keeper.
Oh, it was Bergvall, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. The goalie comes out and actually fucking owns his box.
Well, I mean, it was an interesting move to try and stick it on the keeper, but no one really got there in time to challenge him.
Yeah. Yeah, Kinski there. Like I say, I'm a lot less nervous with things coming into the box with Kinski in goal, because he seems to come out and fucking claim things and get a hold of things, and he doesn't just stand on his line and get pushed about. So
it's Arsenal's third corner. Nothing's really happened yet. This one's coming in. I don't think anything's coming from this. No, another corner. Fucking hell.
Fuck off. Sorry.
Mate, the siege for you, Chris. I mean, this will change. Like, Spurs will get hold of the ball, they'll get chances. Like, at the moment, it's.
I mean, again, first 10 minutes.
Ref's not happy about something. Ref is telling Declan Rice to hurry up, or. See, this is the thing I don't like now. We spend a lot of time looking at Nico Jover, the set piece coach. Like, just get the camera off him, man. Get the game going.
And I saw the league of time wasters, and Arsenal are top of that league.
Doesn't surprise me. We do take forever to take a corner, or a throw in now.
Yeah, the fucking dark arts. But the thing is, it's part and parcel of the game. Set pieces.
Fair play. Keeper got rid of that one.
Yeah, he come out and he's claimed it.
Yeah.
Again, that's what we would have been watching your set pieces, and
That's a good comment. Is that possible, Chris?
Fuck off, blood. You know what I mean? It's possible. But,
yeah, we are not going to be AFTV. They are the fucking scourge of football and Arsenal in general. It's absolute, it's just gobshites.
Bro, honestly, yeah, and this is not a dig at Arsenal, but there was one bloke that they had on there after the Newcastle game, and he was just going on to this Newcastle fan, you saying, "Oh, you're a fucking nothing club. You're gonna fucking win nothing," and all that. And the geezer's like, "We've just beaten you 2-0 at home, mate. Like, what?"
There was another poor performance in the cup. That that didn't go well, did it?
But I mean, the way he was trying to dig out Newcastle, like they didn't perform in that. It's like, well, no, you got to. you can't be that sort of deluded to say they were terrible, because I think Newcastle played well, to be honest.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, well, of course they did. We just 3-man at the back here. Fucking hell, don't know who's on that. Look like Trossard.
But again, we're giving you too many bites of the cherry here, and that's the danger.
Well, I know Arsenal are having trouble with finishing, but how many times do you want to give us a chance? Like,
well, yeah. And this is the thing, we can't.
A little bit Alamo in it for Spurs. They're struggling to get the ball out, and it just seems a little bit.
We need to tussle a little bit more, because you lot are sort of hustling us out of the game a little bit, and we need to just fucking man up a bit and start hustling a bit.
Well, we ain't scored yet, so.
But we can't.
Again,
we can't
just
be letting you
a bit
out
of a siege.
top shots.
It's only 13 minutes in. Bloody hell! Seems like we're going forever.
Yeah, can't be letting you just have all this possession and all these pot shots. It's not going to work out well. So someone needs to.
I mean, they seem well drilled. They're getting across. It was only that they'd left the man at the back on a cross. It was something like that.
But it's them little situations that, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to cross it into the keeper like that. Nothing's going to happen. Like, Connor says, I need to get you both in the Columbus Crew bandwagon for an MLS club.
There's a couple of MLS clubs that I follow and that I actually have the shirts of. And I'd probably say I'm a Seattle Sounders guy.
Oh, controversial.
Personally.
I don't think I have a MLS club, to be fair. Like, no. I mean,
because Casey Keller is the reason why I'm a Seattle Sounders guy.
Yeah, I remember you being a Casey Keller guy.
I'm a Casey Keller guy. So, well, partly because he played for Millwall, and Millwall's my second team. Partly because he played for Tottenham, and obviously Tottenham, and I just like the guy. So
there's a man down, and the Arsenal fans are shouting for something. I think it was a foul by Bergvall.
No, he had the ball, Bergvall.
Something's not right. The ref's calling him over.
No, but he had the ball, so how could he?
I mean, a replay will clear this all up. I don't think he's going to book him. He's going to talk to the captain and attempt to sort his life out. He's late. That's all.
I mean, Bergvall needs to behave a little bit, because he
does love to throw in a challenge, doesn't he?
He does.
Nothing wrong with that, but he brings trouble.
It does bring trouble, especially in these sorts of areas in the final third there, where we are. You can't be just giving away fucking free kicks willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Oh, sorry. Let's if you had to drive one from your current squad to the airport and exchange them for a player playing another European team, who would it be? Interesting point, Wayne. Let's see this. I mean, keeper flapped a little bit, but they've got it away again. I mean, it's bothering me that we haven't had a goal from all of this dominant play.
Yeah, Dragerson won that header, I think. If you let's have a look and see what happened there.
Showing the replay of Trossard's chance.
Oh,
Dragerson does get in the way of it. Yeah, he does well.
Yeah. And then Alfie, Archie Gray there gets in it as well, gets it away. But yeah, I mean it's scrappy stuff, mate. Scrappy stuff.
Oh God, keeper's lost it, and he's got it again. Fucking hell. That's you talking. That's you bigging up the goalie. That is. He's taken a chance and got away with one big time.
Well, maybe you fucking sort it out now for the rest of the game.
Wayne, sorry, that question you've got, Wayne. I might leave that till half time because that's a thinker. I mean, unless you can go and drop Zinchenko off at the airport for us, I appreciate that. This is a tight game, another corner. I mean, they're not really doing anything at the minute. I don't know why fans are celebrating corners now. Nothing's happening.
I think because, you know, there's so much hype around the set pieces and that, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But, yeah, it's...
But
again, like it's taking so long to take this corner.
Yeah, they do.
Rolling over.
I'm gonna stay quiet on this bit. Like, you know, I get it. Like, you know, it's not my favorite thing, but it is what it is.
Well, obviously, because it you know, when certain times it benefits your team. Obviously, you like, you know,
Keeper's done well to get rid of that again. But
he's come out and claimed it. Like I say, I'm happy seeing him in goal with at this point in time. You know, claiming those sorts of balls. Then Vicario, you know, Vicario used to flap when anything come into his box. You know, always looked nervous.
Yeah, he did look like he struggled. I mean, it looks for all intents and sort of purposes here that Kinski will stay as number one.
I'm to be honest, mate. I've said this to Tottenham fans, and they're not really. Some of them are not in agreement, but I think that Vicario's got a sort of. Shut up, mate. Sorry.
No, you tend to shut up.
Trossard. He was moaning. Yeah, I just think. I think Vicario's got to watch his place at the moment.
Shout out to everyone that's currently watching this. Fucking hell. I don't know if you can see the number from there, Chris.
On what?
I don't know on what. To be fair, there's 440 somethings.
Fantastic.
Sticking around for some reason watching this. Like, fair enough. Don't say that, Wayne. Wayne is saying that these games are always overhyped and has damps. I think squib is the word you're looking for, but squid, yeah, sure, is written all over it. I don't want to say that just yet. We're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean,
this game will explode on a foul. Like it, you know, like any sort of rough tackle when it could kick off, and that.
Well, it has done, hasn't it? It always does because it is one of them fixtures, you know. And I think I watched the press conference with Ange, and I think I think the last time the whole situation of, you know, when we played Man City and Arsenal, you know, that whole situation at the end of last season.
Keeper's dicing with death here, isn't he?
He is. He fucking is.
Yeah. He's got away with one again. Spurs will catch us on the break now. Watch.
Well, I mean, this is what we just need to get. Oh, so lanky there.
Yeah. So what happens? Yeah. Spurs are good on the break. I don't want to, you know, big them up too much, but you know this is what happens. Arsenal get caught time and time again. Happened against United with this, you know, Saliba like slipping over or something on Sunday.
I mean, look at this pass from Jade Spence, bruv. You know,
don't worry about that. Gabriel got his foot on that. That's fantastic defending. I'm not, you know.
Oh, it's good. It's good defending. Yeah. Fantastic challenge, but that could have gone wrong. But it was a well-timed challenge.
It would be ironic for Spurs to score from a corner, I would say.
I mean, yeah, it would be.
That's a bloody good save as well.
Oh, Kulu. Come on, babes. Kulu.
But again, it's the same thing with he should be scoring from there, shouldn't he?
Oh yeah, he should be.
Yeah,
He's drilled it at the keeper. Really, he could have gone far post, but he's drilled it.
Raya is a quality keeper, but terrible penalty stopper. I will say.
Met Kulusevski as well a couple of times. Fantastic lad. Just as a little bit of
I mean, Wayne's saying Spurs 8-1, decent value. I mean, 8-1.
I mean, that's worth a few quid, I'd say. To be fair,
I mean, gamble responsibly as well, please.
But 8-1's worth a fucking few quid.
Yeah, of course it is. That's it's not a bad shout.
I think the reason why they're eight. I mean, what is that though? Betting him running at the moment, or is that?
I imagine that's a live sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'd probably take 8-1 now. I'd probably have a tenner on that. Because once we start trying to find our feet and we settle down a little bit and start trying to keep hold of the ball like we're trying to do now, well, say keep hold of the ball and then fucking old Bergvall loses it.
I'm struggling to see where Sterling fits into this team properly at the minute. It's not working.
I mean, what role is he playing at the moment? I mean,
he's essentially playing the right wing role today of Bukayo Saka, and Saka is just so much more of an outlet now. Like,
thing is though, Sterling. Yeah, I mean, where does Sterling usually play though? Yeah.
I imagine on the left side or the right side he can, but I just don't think he's anywhere near or even going to hit that level that he once had at Liverpool and City.
I think his confidence is just at a bit of a low point at the moment. Yeah. You can get players that are very, very good, and they, their confidence, they take a dip in confidence, and they just, I'll tell you one that has got a lot of stick, right? Timo Werner. He's not a bad player at all, but his confidence has taken such a dip, and he's getting so much shit, and it really is affecting him. But he's a fantastic player, but it's just, Yeah.
No, I get that.
It's, so maybe if he can get his... Oh, that was handball, but it was by his side. Oh! Sonny has put one in for Spurs, and it's against the run of play. Granted, it is against the run of play, but we'll take it. It is against the run of play. I absolutely agree.
It is against the run of play. It is a goal. It's, not a surprise. I was half expecting us to drop a bollock on this one. It's deflected past the keeper, yeah.
He's hit that fantastically.
Fucking
It took a little bit of a deflection. It took a deflection on the way through, I believe.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It's nutmegged him and it's gone in. Fucking Sonny. Good lad. Well, the defenders should have closed him down a bit quicker. They were ball watching, I think, your boys, weren't they? They did just watch.
That's fine. Like, ball watching, dicking around, however we want to put it. I don't know what they're complaining to the ref about. Just get on with the game. We're 1-0 down. What a fucking time to be alive, eh?
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
And as I said again, I'll happily admit, it is against the run of play. But you've got to take them. You've got to take them when you can. I don't know what Son's having a go at someone for now. He's
again, like, they don't open up the camera shot for you to see who he's having a go at. Good cop, bad cop wrestling podcast has joined us. That's Graham. Hello, Graham. How are you? This Liverpool fan is okay with that goal. Yeah, I'm sure you are, because you dropped points yesterday, just like City, Chelsea, and Forest. Saliba seeing that one out, but we got to just get on with the game. Like, there's no point dicking around now, is there? Is it worth going back to the start and catching up at times two? Graham, go fuck yourself.
No, I mean, it's not worth watching at times two because it's a live watch along. So if you've got the game on and you want some alternative commentary,
Oh, there's a card coming out for who and for what? What was that?
for kicking the ball away. Matty Sarr.
I mean, after 25 minutes, that is pretty dumb. Plenty of time left. Matt has put in there. You are absolutely right. There is plenty of time left, and one of your central midfielders has gone in and got himself booked.
Thing is, I think what will happen is he'll probably take Sarr off and put on Maddison at some point. So
yeah, sorry. I mean, there is a comment from YouTube user here, like Dread in the shower, just there ball watching. This man is cold to you, Chris.
He's cold as ice, bro. Cold as ice. But he's my brother from another mother, so I you know.
Two more comments from Graham here. He's listening to us whilst watching NXT from last night, and it's plenty of time for Spurs to be Spursy. I hope you're right, mate. I really do.
You know, we need to sort of. I don't know how. You know, we have achieved that moniker from being very inconsistent and just not putting games to bed and things like that.
I would be very happy for us to get a goal before half time, and just.
Of course you would.
Yeah,
Of course you would.
You don't want the fans getting nervy and getting on their backs about this. Like it's
goal kick. It's got to be a goal kick. Yeah,
goal kick, innit?
Yeah, I mean, but this game was always going to be, I think, a bit. It was always going to start off a bit scrappy. I think. I mean, you guys had a few sort of moments where something could have happened, but I still don't think there was sort of any clear-cut sort of chances.
Here's a little stat. Thank you, Graham, from the BBC website. So we don't necessarily trust in the BBC website, are we?
I think with stats, we can. If it's to do with did
just
anyone bum children?
Right.
If it's to do with did anyone bum children, we can't believe them. But football stats, we'll believe them.
Tottenham have scored 23 first-half goals in 21 games, more than any other team in the Premier League this season. It's an interesting stat, isn't it? Oh, he sold him down the river there. I don't know what's happened.
Dragasins.
He's down. And I mean, that's Pedro Porro, I think.
Yeah.
Was it a foul or?
I think he's just twisted his knee. He's been done like a kipper.
Yeah,
that looks painful. That looked painful.
He has done him, and I think he's gone.
Oh.
I was too busy checking the comments and I missed it at first, but he has sat him down and he has literally just blew his knee out.
His knee.
Yeah. Has Dredd realised he's got some serious HBKI going on? That is cold, man.
Yeah, because I'm trying. It's because my screen's up there, so I'm like that watching the screen.
Screen's just here, and
mine's there. So fuck you, YouTube user.
Fans will turn on our terror if we lose this one. We're still third in the league.
I was going to say, like,
I've still third in the Champions League table. What's become of the Champions League? Like, what happened to just good old group stages and knockouts? So they're obviously not going to show us much more of that twist. They're going to show us the goal. Yeah, Arsenal players were slow to react on that. They should have charged him down a little quicker.
He had a lot of time, didn't he? And he side-footed that and all.
I think it was about getting it on target and keeping it careful, and
keeping it low. Yeah, keeping it low.
Just state of those mugs celebrating though. Jesus Christ, dumbass City, innit? Porro seems to be okay-ish. He looks very, very uncomfortable. I would start ploughing the ball down that end of the field now, and get him to try and twist and turn. He'll struggle.
I mean, I'm not sure who would bring on. Shift it about a bit.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, we do have the subs here, obviously, but I mean, I can already hear, like, because I've turned the game down a bit, so like it doesn't interfere with what we're doing, but I can hear the fans sort of getting on the back. Oh, the offside flag goes up as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't know. Porro's looking a bit ginger. He's walking a bit gingerly.
He's having to try and stamp his foot into the ground, see if his knee can take it.
Yeah.
I think with it could be a run it off situation, but I would still load up down that side and just put it on him.
I mean, it looked fucking. Yeah, he needs to. That's it. It looked fucking horrible, mate.
Yeah, but he seems to have got away with one.
Yeah, but he needs
to
get
fair play to that. You don't want to see anyone mashing up their knee like that.
No,
as well as being
that's
embarrassed and sent from many hot dogs. Like, that's a foul. Yeah, I'll have that.
Kulu needs to calm down. Yeah, because he always gives it that. Oh, he's fucking shoved him. He pushed him on the back.
No need to stick his hand on his back in that one, I'm afraid.
No, he did push him in the back, but then you got Odegaard holding his head. Like, it annoys me when any player does that. Even Tottenham players, if someone gets a shove in the back and they hold their head, it's like,
yeah. Let's face it, we're old school. If you roll around 3 times, you should just be booked anyway.
Yeah, you should be.
Get the magic.
Honestly, I'm a big believer in that. If you make a fucking meal of it, we're not in Italy. You know what I mean?
That's one way to put it. So if they roll around like that, just get the ice water on the sponge and fucking
mate. Bit of lemon, ice, magic sponge.
They'll be back. They'll be back to it in no time.
One of them Lucasade sweets.
They were supposed to be put in water, right?
I only recently found this out.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
People are chewing them like fucking chewits.
YouTube user saying I can't say ginger. Yeah, at least I didn't do the fucking I've got one arm fucking pose today.
Crossing, free header, no chance. Out for another corner. You can say ginger. I've got ginger son. That's all right. Well,
I was saying he was walking gingerly, but then
Oh, okay.
I said he was walking a bit gingerly. But I don't know if that's offensive, is it? What does it mean to walk like a ginger? Max?
Maybe we'll stay away from insulting the commenters and the viewers for now. I mean, if we go 2-0 down, I might just let loose.
No, YouTube users got to get it. Again, claimed it. This is why I'm happy he's in between the sticks, to be fair. I'm happy he's between the sticks. And he's claiming it because when we had when Vicario was there and things would come into the box, honestly, it was a fucking joke.
Archie Gray looks like a bit of a player, to be fair.
He's fantastic, and I'll tell you what, there's another player I've met, Archie Gray.
Very composed. He's
a lovely lad as well. Really, really nice guy.
Well, what do you do? Take you out for lunch?
No, I met a few of them and, got a few autographs and that, you know what I mean? I sometimes...
Oh, one of them. We saw what Guardiola said to them people.
No, but they would just little ute them, innit? It's not my job, is it? I just, when I've got a bit of free time, I'll pop down there. But, lovely lad. 18, young lad, very composed on the ball.
Okay, there's a couple of comments we're going to get to. Dharma is saying, give them Japanese Red Bull and they'd be right on it. It was Thai Red Bull for a start. Not Japanese, it was Thai. You can't call either of those noodle arms. I don't know whose arms he's talking about, Chris. Yours or mine?
He's got it's like fucking like in Pumping Iron and Lou Ferrigno. He's got spaghetti arms. He's got spaghetti arms.
YouTube user says, Dredd has met so many lovely lads. Oh, it's I don't know what he's implying.
Because I keep saying because I said he's a lovely lad, and I said Bergvall was a lovely lad as well.
Chris calling everyone lad, showing how old he is.
100%. Anyone who's under 30 is a lad to me.
Yeah. Graham was asking, as he missed the first part of the match, Chris, which wrestler best described Arsenal's performance so far? And JB, which wrestler best describes Spurs' performance so far? Got to do each other's team. Oh.
Well, I can tell you who Spurs' performance is what wrestler Spurs' performance is like at the moment.
Go on.
Hulk Hogan can't wrestle really that well, but still ends up on top. So we've not played that well, and we're still winning.
No, I would say if it was going to be Hogan, it would be the second half of the match where he just comes back and wins.
Oh shit! I've done Lou Ferrigno's speech impediment. I was just doing an impression of Lou Ferrigno, man. That's how he's got spaghetti arms. That's literally what he said. Fucking Jeremy Beadle.
So Spurs players he's been told to hurry up on his throw-in. I think it's Spence. He's going to get booked if he's not careful. Yeah. All that fucking time wasting. Sick of it, really.
I know, yeah. Ironic for an opposition player to be warned about time wasting playing Arsenal, but there you go.
Oh, yeah. I'm not enjoying this. That was a fair challenge there. I think people
we'll see it again in a minute, hopefully. But
ref let it go, let it play on. So it seems fair enough, and got a corner out of it. Fair play. Got to do something with these corners though. Can't just keep gifting them to the keeper. So who was it that went down?
Have a look. Hold on.
Lewis Skelly went in with a perfectly fair tackle there, I'm afraid. Nothing wrong with it. The guy was being a bitch. We're 1-0 down and he's walking over for corners like that.
You know what I mean?
That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. Like
you've got to keep that pressure. You've got to keep that pressure on. You have.
Yeah.
You've got to keep that pressure on.
By all means, take your time to get the players in the right positions, but do not walk that fucking slowly to take a corner when you're losing. It's in. Fucking hell. Go on. Big Gabriel. Fuck. I'm swearing I shouldn't. Fuck yes. Go on. Gabriel with a header at the back post. This guy is a machine when it comes to set pieces. I think in one of my bets, gamble responsibly, I did have him down for a shot on target or something like that. It is 1-1. Thank fuck for that. So I wanted that goal before half time.
How fucking tight was that fucking angle? How was he allowed?
Dragusin was the man tracking him and does not get anywhere near it. It does go in off a Spurs player. I think it goes in off Solanke in the end.
Yeah, it does.
I'm thinking they'll give that as an OG, but I don't care. 1-1. Game on.
Yeah. They will give that as an own goal.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, it come off your play. It shouldn't have even been a corner. Look at this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bam. Shouldn't have even been a corner.
Never saw it.
Do you know what I mean?
Perfectly good decision.
That's the thing. It shouldn't have even been a corner.
No. It was awful.
Are all the tabloids going to be saying that shouldn't have been a corner? There shouldn't have been a goal because it shouldn't have been a corner?
It was a corner. What are you talking about? 1-1. Thank the Lord. 1-1. Spurs have got a free kick. They're in a pretty dangerous position. Yeah.
We didn't really fuck ourselves, to be honest, Wayne, if you're watching the same game that we're watching. It was...
It's too early to say they're being Spursy. I mean, if they... Yeah, I want them to be Spursy. Don't worry, Set piece FC strikes again. Yeah, no, we'll take that.
It wasn't a corner because we just seen the replay, Matthew.
He's asking watching one of the old school TVs because it was a corner. I think Chris's vision might have been impaired. from my standpoint, my vantage point, it's a clean corner. So, and I've just seen an incredible dive from someone there. That was brilliant. He's not booking him for that. Havertz is going to get booked for that. Is shocking, absolutely shocking. Dragusin is the one that goes over Havertz's leg.
The ref
and he
feels
makes a
bad
proper song and dance over it.
No, he got stamped on a little bit, but he did
grazed his laces.
Yeah, like a sack of shit.
Yeah.
We're
interesting half of football so far. Interesting indeed. Matt's saying he's an OLED fella. Of course he is.
No, he's watching
Moneybag Matt, isn't he?
He's watching it on his fucking Nintendo DS, mate. Or he's watching it on the Game Gear with a TV tuner. He'll appreciate
that. Have one of them. No, I'm not knocking that.
No.
Oh, he's gone through the back of him. They're going to play
on. He could have really got booked for that, but
I don't know. It wasn't like
if it was further up the pitch. If it was further up the pitch, yeah.
I don't think it was the most tactical of fouls. Like, we've seen plenty of them over the years, and yeah, Spurs come away with it. I mean, it would be one again. I think that was part
too much time on the ball. They need to be quicker.
Go on, Trossard, you fuck.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, the world is good again. Happy days. Trossard takes an early one. He is a good finisher. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to knock it. He is a very good finisher. Tottenham getting punished for dicking around on the ball.
That's the thing, dicking around on the ball.
Yeah, exactly that. And Spence and whoever else were mucking about around.
Look, Dwight, he turned into two Arsenal players.
Trossard, they're too slow to close down Trossard as well. And Kinski probably should do better. He does get a hand on it. Not good enough. And Spurs do what Spurs do.
He should have been a bit more central there, but yeah.
It's clumsy. It's clumsy, but I'll take it. It's fucking clumsy. And yeah, we're in the lead all of a sudden. I said I'd take a 1-1 at half time. This is a fucking bonus. Might be a few extra minutes though because of the Porro injury. Probably, what was that, 4?
Yeah,
4 will do. It says caught with their pants down. Yes, they were caught with their pants down. Didn't take long to get Spurs. See, this was always going to happen.
But the thing is, though, you can't say Spursy after 45 minutes, bruv. You know what I mean?
Not yet. No, I like dread near a play park.
Yeah, there we go.
Caught with his pants down, right?
I'll tell you what, though, I think you boys are like grabbing hold of us quite a bit, and I think you might get a few yellow cards if you carry on doing it. Because he's been pulled up there for doing it.
Don't mind. A couple of yellow cards ain't going to hurt anyone. I think the rollover period is finished now, isn't it, for the 5 yellows and a ban? So I think everyone starts on 0 again. So, yeah, good shit.
But again, caught with a fucking in possession. Again, need to fucking get a foot on the game.
You have to be careful, yeah. I mean, again, that is the curse, isn't it? You say that someone's playing well and doing good, and then they, start getting a little bit clumsy and like ridiculous.
It's the thing when you try and when you get caught in possession like that.
I think Chris needs his half-time Bovril now.
Yeah, I mean, I do need a Bovril. I do need my half-time Bovril. But we just need to get a foot on the game. We're just getting, keeping the ball for too long, not passing it around quick enough.
Beautiful crowd shots just there as well. That's what you like to see.
Absolutely is not what we like to see.
The YouTube user is saying, "Get the OXO out." Yes, we'll have a celebratory OXO drink. Why not? I mean, again, Spurs are dropping deep, far too deep for anyone's liking. I'm quite enjoying it, but
no, but this is the thing. But they need to. I can't wait to hear this whistle. To be fair, because they need to give their heads a fucking wobble and just get back to the game plan, because it's knocked them that last goal, and they're just fucking around too much. And they're not sticking to the formation. They're getting dragged all around the pitch. It's not a good formation at the moment. They're not holding the line. Even like I say,
they sort of readjusted and held their line a little bit better. Spencer's gone in on party. He's going to get booked if he's not careful.
No, it's bollocks, bruv. Let's see that again. Do you know what I mean? That's fucking no way, mate. No way. Newcastle are 2 up now.
We'll get to half time. We'll look at the other scores whilst we're there. Chris got some in the cupboard. I mean, that's probably OXO or Bovril. If you're Ange, what are you saying? Does the team talk at half time change much from when you were 1-0 up? Because you weren't playing that well in the first place.
Well, I mean, he's just got to tell them to fucking be quicker moving the ball about and just stop fucking around with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy we scored from open play for a change. Like, I'm really happy with that. Like, get that monkey off the back.
I think he's got to mix it. We're showing a distinct lack of imagination, and we're getting overrun in the midfield. So he needs to mix it up a bit and bring maybe Maddison on at half time. I want to see that last decision for that last free kick. So I don't think that was a free kick, but
so
it don't matter now. Ultimately,
half time. Arsenal going 2-1 up, despite and so it's 20 minutes ago. I was not even thinking that was possible. So not bad. Right, the big important question for everyone at half time, whether or not you go for a piss or you do whatever you're doing. Come on, give us your answers. It's half time. Are you having a hot tea or a hot Bovril? Don't tell me you're having a beer or whatever. Like, we need to know what drinks you're having. Before we get to the tea situation, serious question. Do you think the current squads for both teams have the same passion for the North London derby? What do you reckon, Chris?
I don't think they have from what it has been. I don't think it is. I don't think they are currently. Spurs anyway. I definitely don't think.
I do think with a bit more experience comes that passion for the derby. You've got to have been there a couple, like even a year or maybe 2 years, not just half a season to get your real sort of passion going. Bovril is absolutely destroying tea in the chat right now, just so we're all aware. We do know that about you, Matt. YouTube user says Bovril. Wayne's picking Bovril. Graham's picking Bovril. If he had any, I guess you don't really get it much in the States.
Give me 2 minutes. I've just got to make a very quick phone call.
You want me to mute you?
Yeah, you can do. Is that all right?
Yeah, you're gone. So whilst Chris has been muted for a second, I'm going to say, what am I going to say? Yes, I'm going to say thank you to everyone who's on Facebook. We are 8,000 followers strong. Fucking hell, that is insane to us. We weren't expecting anything like that when we were sitting on like a couple of thousand just maybe 2 months ago. So thanks to everyone that's on Facebook right now, watching, liking, doing what you're doing. If you're watching on YouTube as well, thank you. Subscribe, do the thing. If you're on Twitter, whatever, yeah, on Twitter too. X, sorry, my bad. Isn't Dredd sending a shipment over to the States? Yes, he should be. He did say. If you agree with that, Chris, give us absolutely no sign and make no sound whatsoever. Cool, perfect. So he has agreed. This is no YouTube user. This is the best podcast. This is the best this podcast has been with Dredd muted. If you agree, Chris, give us no sign, no sound whatsoever. He agrees. There you go. He's shaking his fist at us. Shake harder, boy. I think he's off the phone. Tell Mama Dredd Max says hello. I'm not sure I want to know. I'm going to unmute you, Chris. Are you back with us? We've got the
hello. Hello.
So, yeah, tell us about that half of football.
It was shocking, really. We're lucky to get a goal on the back foot for probably 47 minutes out of 48. So yeah, not a great half of football.
Yeah. Other than that, you are being rinsed in the chat by YouTube user, but that happens. That seems to happen most weeks.
Standard.
Yeah. Kinski putting in a transfer request at halftime. He's seen enough. Maybe he's had enough already.
It's all good. Hopefully,
I back to Prague. He's getting on Wizz Air and he's out of here.
Hopefully, by the end of this game, I'll be able to stick all these comments up all their asses. But we'll see how the rest of the game goes.
I thought you were a chill guy.
I am a chill guy, just not when Tottenham play like that and they're losing 2-1 at half time.
Yeah.
But terrible half of football.
I don't know if I can show it. I don't know if people will be able to see this, but if I spin it around, I don't know if you can see that. Can the people see it?
Is someone having a bovril?
That I just got sent that. That is, that's Matt Picklewee in the chat. He's having a halftime bovril. Good for you, sir.
Good lad. Good lad.
For you. Most lit readers don't talk gibberish. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Is that an Eminem lyric?
No, I think he's just saying that I chat shit.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Transfer window is wide open. Chris, what's your transfer wish for Spurs?
Oh, mate. There was talk of us getting, Jack Grealish. I wouldn't be adverse to having him there. I don't really know, to be honest. I think, just bring in some people that sort of, are going to bolster the squad. I'm not sure. We probably would need another striker. Kolo Muani, that's fell through.
He's having a medical at Juve last I have read.
Yeah, so that, again, I don't know what's happened with that whole thing. We were at the top. Maybe I think he just wanted to go there. From what I heard last time, we were going to pay all of his wages, and Juve were only going to pay 70% of it, and he still ended up going there. So I don't know.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Like some of these players say, once they realise that they're being told that they're going to Spurs, they they look for the quickest route out. You're going to sign for a club in North London. Good. Can't wait, lads. This is going to be great. It's Spurs. Yeah. I have a thing over in the other other stadiums. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also, do you know what I'm not a fan of? Right? I'm not a fan of this. Tottenham are playing Arsenal at Arsenal and we're wearing our third kit. Surely we should be wearing our. Why is it that we're wearing, and even Arsenal when you come to Spurs, why are you wearing an away kit and not your
I don't
home
know.
kit?
Something's changed, obviously, hasn't it? It's not. They're not doing it anymore.
But,
Like some.
but why not though, bruv? It's like it's all right. It's our away kit, but it's not supposed to be an away kit. It's supposed to be the second strip,
Yeah.
right? So what happened to seeing Tottenham in white with blue shorts and Arsenal in red
Well,
with white shorts?
it was always the way. The red, red
It was
versus
always
white.
the way,
Yeah, like,
and I don't understand why that's changed. It seems like a little thing, but I don't think it is. It should be. We should be wearing white with blue shorts. There's no reason why we can't be. We shouldn't be, which is silly to me.
yeah. I mean, I get it. It's one of those funny things that maybe it's a commercial thing. Usually is nowadays, isn't it? You've got to get that third kit out there at least once or twice a season. Otherwise, it's redundant completely.
Yes, I mean this one that I'm wearing, is like our European Cup third.
Yeah.
Away. It's weird.
I mean, we mock. I'm wearing what I assume was a training. I can't remember if it was. I think it was a training one for a few weeks anyway. Whilst we're looking at other things, Premier League scores. Everton 0, Villa 1, Ollie Watkins, surprise, surprise, Everton, new manager, Moyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New old manager.
Yeah, Leicester 0, Palace 1, Mateta, again, like some of these are so normal now. Like Isak got a second against Wolves. It's 2-0 and like probably game over there. And yeah, like it's doesn't really do much for the Premier League, does it? No one really jumps anywhere special. Newcastle pushing for that fourth spot, maybe even third. But
I mean, they were biting last season, weren't they? Newcastle, they were nipping last year.
Yeah, Newcastle last year. No, were they in the Champions League last year? So it was there where they flopped. It was the year before they played really well.
Sorry, year before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one. This, like, think Spurs make any changes?
I think not straight away, maybe, but I think
I imagine they'd assess Porro.
Yeah, maybe. I think we need to do something because we're just looking completely flat in midfield, getting overrun. I think Maddison needs to come on, and maybe Brendan Johnson.
Yeah, I mean that bench ain't too bad. It's,
Yeah.
Johnson does a good job, and I'm never convinced on Maddison, but
he's a very good player. But if sometimes he just don't show up, that's the thing. Sometimes you just don't.
Do you think that's why he was benched today, or is it more like a resting situation?
I don't know. I just think he's been but I say that, but when he has played, he's done all right. Mikey, yes, shout out to Mike. Maddison and Johnson both warming up, look like they're coming on. That's exactly what I would have done. Maddison.
Well, yeah, I imagine if the intensity of the warm up's gotten better for them, they're probably coming on. You've also got Reguilon and Richarlison on the bench. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that would.
Reguilon was playing right back, so he might come on for Porro.
Yeah.
He could come on for Porro, and Richarlison might come on for Son at some point as well. So there are options. I mean, Solanke's not had a fucking look in, and this is a problem. We've not looked dangerous. Yeah. We've not looked dangerous at all. So we need to just switch it up and do something. So yeah, changes have got to be made.
Yeah, he's been very quiet, Solanke, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows, hey? Just looking at some. I don't know. I think we've obviously got a different feed up here. We're just looking at some stats from this first half, and yeah, it's been all Arsenal, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think we've had 3 corners.
The action area is 52% in your third of the pitch.
Yeah.
38 in the middle, 10 in ours. It's
not surprising.
Yeah, the one thing I don't go with and I don't believe in is the XG. I know that's probably going to hurt a few people and their feelings, but I really do not believe in XG. I think it's a fucking pointless thing that people have used to track nothing. Brennan Johnson is on. I think he's stripped off and ready to go. Don't know who's replacing.
It probably Papa Matizar.
Did he get booked?
Yeah. Bergval's. Who else we got in that mid? Got Bergval in the middle. Yeah, I don't know who we'd be coming on for. I'd like to see Bergval stay on, maybe, but Papa Matizar, I think, might come off.
Arsenal heading out. I can't hear the music. To be fair, I've got it turned down too low.
Yeah, I think I'm. Oh yeah, Arsenal heading out. Yeah, so I'm a bit behind you again now.
Oh yeah, he's playing Kane's music. Shout out to Pete.
Yeah, so Basuma and Sarr are coming off, and Maddison and Johnson are coming on. So that should mix it up and make a bit of more space in midfield, hopefully. So,
I'm not sure what it does for your defensive options. That's gotta be Kane.
Thing is though, it's the defense is fine. It's more when we get the ball pushing up the pitch, there's no imagination there to go any further. That's why we've not been in your box enough.
The other thing is that Johnson and Maddison have been brought on when Spurs have been doing majority defending. It doesn't help them. I mean, we could be completely wrong.
I think the defending is a different. I don't think Basuma and Sarr were doing much to help the defending anyway. I think it's more he's going now for that press to get to try and do something in midfield. And I think that's where we've got to look more to try and be a bit more creative with the ball. So I'm on 45 minutes and 21 seconds.
All right. I'm on 27, so give us...
What are you on? 27 and what?
I'm on 45 and 33 now, so...
Yeah, play, that's it.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, I'm on 36, so 34.
So here we go, second half. I know you've got some wishes, but I hope someone fell over there. Porro stays out. Interesting. Very interesting, I think.
Was he obstructed a bit there or no? Yeah, there might be a bit more room in the middle of the park now for you guys to play, but it means that we can start trying to be a bit more creative with them 2 players on. So it's one of them things. He's sort of he's going for a different tactic. I don't think sitting back and defending very deep was actually helping us at all. So now when we get the ball out, now hopefully we can be a bit more creative, quicker on the break. So we'll see what happens.
Matt is saying we're 2 minutes behind. Probably are with all the computerized, thing with
I'll just pause it
and all that.
and join us.
We could do that. He's not going to want to. Yeah, we are.
As long as he doesn't put spoilers in the fucking chat.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah.
That's all right. What we got here? So Palace have doubled their lead against Leicester. Leicester are going down. Leicester are shit. And Newcastle got third.
Did
against
they?
Wolves, yeah.
Is it Isak?
No, Anthony Gordon. Another relatively good player, like not terrible. But
Gordon's a good player.
Yeah, I think he is. You're right.
It seems to be Gordon and Isak popping up, scoring a lot. So
Chris has been behind as long as I've known him. Surprised he's not still in nursery. YouTube user, you are a savage, man.
He's cold as ice, baby.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded. See, look, bit more moving it about. This is what we've got to do, but not get caught in possession. Just move it about a bit.
This was part of the problem. It was trying to move it about and getting caught, which is what happened with the second goal. And it's going to take a few moments to try and break Arsenal's resolve, I guess. But
that's the thing. Now on this side here, we're be a bit more creative with Brendan Johnson on this side with Kulusevski.
You got Johnson and Porro up against Lewis Skelly, and it could be a battle.
So we'll see what happens. But this is the thing we've got.
Fucking hell.
I think we've had the ball more in your after this first 4 minutes than we had in the whole first half. So
yeah.
Oh. Solanke again is a good player. He holds it up well.
He does.
Good finisher. Quite strong player.
Couldn't get that out of his feet, man. That would look like it was a bit of a goer. Good overlap, but awful. Awful knock into. Yeah, Maddison's blaming someone else for it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Giving the ball straight back to him.
Oh, that's gone off.
No, of course not.
Wasn't it?
Nice and calm. Not just give the ball back to him, please.
It's not a Puma ball, is it?
Well, they're no good. I don't know why you're asking. Those balls are rubbish. Fucking hell.
Has Gray had a little knock to the back of the head?
I think there was a little bit of a thing, yeah, like when the ball went up the other end. I don't know what's happening here. I've just got to drop it back to him. Fucking hell.
Silly, innit?
Yeah, pointless.
He was always just going to pick it up again, wasn't he? So.
Yeah. There's another one down.
Fuck's sake. Lucas.
So the grey thing. Oh, that wasn't the grey, was it? It was the other way around.
Well, now, what was that, bruv?
That was
absolute cheating.
That was a claw to the face, and it was despicable. You saw it, I saw it, the world saw it.
Absolute cheating. He didn't even touch him, and he goes for his face. Despicable, mate.
Bergvall cocking up and giving away a corner is probably not what you want to see, but
no, it ain't. Especially when I was singing his praises earlier.
It gives Arsenal a chance to shave off a few more minutes.
Yeah. Taking a stroll over to the corner.
Yeah. No rush. No rush. Oh, I can't really. Is that another corner? Couldn't see.
No.
It's Kai Havertz on the end of another fucking thing we've missed. Yeah.
It was fucking close, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Saliba seeing that out. Don't worry about that, mate. That's a goal kick. Stop crying. Oh, there you go.
I think you're a bit ahead of me again. What are you on?
53 on the nose.
Yeah, so I'm on 53 in now.
How do you get so far behind?
Don't know. Pause it again for sort of 10 seconds and then you'll be... I'm at 53 and 12.
There we go. 53 and 16. There we go. Back to it. Yeah, Spurs see more of the ball in this, but then
definitely.
Like
but then we do things like that, and it's fucking a waste of time.
Chris's Spursy internet. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I suppose Arsenal will be looking at making changes in the next 5 minutes or so. It's a decent ball out wide. Ah, fuck's sake. Not been too bad, this.
Still all to play for, mate. There's still life in the game. Well, not when you're fucking passing it back to your keeper, when you've got two Arsenal players literally. I mean, someone's got to have a work. Oh, come on, man. Trossard's hit the fucking deck like he's just heard a fucking bomb go off.
Trossard, well, okay, if we're looking for real commentary on that, Trossard was shoved brutally in the back by Porro.
Brutally.
Yeah. No, this isn't AEW, friends.
Oh.
TW takes we are Richmond. I guess is that the what's that? Ted Lasso, right? Ted Lasso. Yeah, that's we are Rich. Ted Lasso. Yeah, sorry, I blanked out for a minute. Good show that is. I'm dreading to think if that's as much as you know about the game. But fucking hell, who was that? Kulusevski fouling people. I'll be honest, mate. It just looks like Arsenal players are stronger, physically fitter, and
no, they just want it more. That's the problem. They're not, because I've seen Tottenham, this team, muscle other teams out of it, but they're just not doing it. They're just not muscling. They're just not fucking physically on it. They're really not. They're not tussling enough. They're not tussling enough.
That's a free header as well. Fuck.
Free header in the middle. Should have done better than that.
Havertz puts it right down the goalkeeper's throat. Say what you want. TW takes podcast. Grown men kick balls. Fucking right they do. Spurs are giving it away.
Unbelievable.
Fucking so careless. And we're not punishing.
But this is the thing. You can't fucking do that. You cannot be giving the fucking ball away in those areas like we're doing. Can't be giving it away.
Don't know what happened there. Okay,
no, I'm still here. You still there?
Yeah, we're still here. We're still going. Matt's complaining that Sterling is poor. He's waited a couple of times on passes and the ball coming to him. This game could kick into a decent gear, I think.
It could do. It should do. It needs to do something. I mean, but again, like you say, we're getting muscled off the ball too much. We're not hustling and winning that ball back when we do lose it. They look absolutely shattered, and it's not an excuse I'm making. I'm just making an observation. And I think at this point of the season, all players on all teams are absolutely shattered. When you know,
it's that it's the fucking boil over from the Christmas period. Like, you have to go in and play a shitload of games over Christmas and New Year. Then you've got the FA Cup round, which not every team has that luxury of resting players against lower league sides. And then, if you cock up against the lower league side and have to go into extra time and bring on the big boys, it does take its toll. But Wayne has a question. Have the Spurs players already bailed on Big Ange, Chris? This is for you.
No, not at all. They're tired, and you can see it because I've watched them all season, and a lot of Arsenal fans who are digging this out haven't watched us play all season. They're just watching this game, and understandably, and
That's
this
not
is
fair.
not.
I watched you get beat by Ipswich.
But this isn't. This is a team that is got 9 first team players out, are absolutely fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
And you can see it. And because I've seen us play better than this, but we're just not physically up to par at all.
Trossard missing another one. It's still up in the air though.
Sterling
my
again.
Goodness. The swing and a miss, and he's given the Spurs free kick. Trossard reckons he was fouled. I don't think he was, but I'll, reserve
We'll
judgment.
watch it.
No, he kicks the foot.
Oh my God, he missed the ball.
Yeah, he sort of clips Kulusevski's leg, which I don't think is probably going to be a penalty. So,
no, Kulusevski was standing still, yeah. Yeah. Kulusevski looks tired as well, man. I think I'll tell you who we need to bring on at some point very soon. Richarlison.
The walking yellow card that is Richarlison, yeah.
Yeah. We need to bring him on and to hustle it up a little bit because he's going to be hungry. It's his first game back.
Oh, fucking hell. 2 men, 3 at the back post. Trossard's going to get booked if he ain't careful. He's dicking around.
Yeah, because he's giving it too much lip, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured Sterling would come off. He's not done so well. It was also brought up in the chat. TW Taste Bishop says, enjoy our game. Yeah, we appreciate you coming in anyway, mate. Love to hear from you as always. Sorry this game is not as exciting for you as your baseball or your NFL stuff. Yeah, Mikel's got the direct line to Matt, I think, from the sofa. Chris, that one's for you.
Yeah, because I'm looking up and you can see up my nose. So
keeper's taking chances still. I don't know why.
Fucking waste as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing. We need to be a bit quicker. Again, getting caught in possession. Very, very tired, this team.
Yeah.
But, you need to pick yourself up on these occasions. And
it's a tired player, and they've brought on someone like Martinelli, who's just got bags of pace. He's not necessarily the greatest on the ball, but if he gets past you, you could well be fucked.
Yeah, but and this is why. Why would you pass back to your keeper there like that? Why would you pass back to your keeper and he's had to do a fucking back healer to you again? Fucking wankers! Do not pass it back to your keeper there.
They're asking for trouble, but
they are asking for it, mate.
Not being punished, so That is what it is. Lawrence Nash says Spurs a joke team. Lawrence, I appreciate you coming in.
I do not.
No, I can't imagine you do, mate. It seems a bit nervy, like both sides, like a little bit. I mean, Porro again, brutal shove in the back. That's the second one. He should be booked.
Nah, you lot are fucking falling over all the time. Yeah, why would you pass back to your keeper like that?
Especially when he's not controlling it well.
Yeah, unbelievable, mate.
Matt says the problem, Chris, is that they don't understand the occasion. Could that be fair?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, like Spurs at the minute, sitting where they are in the league, they're going to come away from this, even if they lose, and it'll just be, oh well, fuck it. Like the season in the league as such could well be gone for them by the end of this.
Well, the league. Well, I mean, we weren't going to win the league this year anyway.
Well, no, but like that, you want that top four, don't you? You're even five if you get the extra spot. But yeah, I mean, the question does come about Ange. Can you get away with finishing this low down the table and keeping your job?
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Brilliant headed down, but didn't take it well. Another corner.
I mean, how many chances are we going to how many corners are we going to give you?
Just enough, I hope.
And he's just strolling over there with fuck it again.
Again, it's going to shave minutes off. Man United Arsenal the other night was great. Nearly had a row, bit of passion, just like the old days. It did have a bit of a row. I think it was around the penalty, wasn't it? But Arsenal United, especially in the 90s, had some cracking needle to it. It was always a good row in there. Even in like the early 90s, where they all got like fined and shit for kicking off of each other at Old Trafford. Let's see what happens here anyway. It's a shit corner. Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. It's the occasion is it's the North London derby, and it's a fucking big game. So whether it's being played down, but again, Ange has got to understand, coming from fucking Celtic, how can he not understand how these games are big games?
Because to be fair, at Celtic, he was walking over Rangers. It's not, it's not necessarily a huge rivalry if one team keeps winning, like constantly, and Rangers are just not up to par with Celtic in any way. That's a poor clearance. Could be our own fucking worst enemy here.
I just want us to stop passing it back to the keeper in silly situations.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because we're just going to keep gifting you corners and opportunities.
And time.
Yeah, it's true.
Giving us the gift of time is something that you shouldn't be doing. But
yeah, I mean it's still a little bit bitty the game, and there's not,
which probably suits Arsenal, to be fair now.
Yeah, because
keep the ball away from you. YouTube user is making another point. It's a good one. Derby is a derby and should be treated as such. City, used to get dicked by United, but were still up for it. You're right, they were still up for it, and they would occasionally win if it was like Main Road or whatever. Like that shows how old we are. We're talking about Main Road.
Road, yeah.
Sorry.
And Highbury and White Hart Lane.
Yeah. Talk about proper grounds. Yeah. No, you're right. These local derbies should be, full of it, absolutely full of spike. But it's not. It's it's all a bit too gentlemanly. I think the last ones with any proper sort of round had Adebayor involved, and he was, I think he was on the Spurs side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's still a game to be played. If it's definitely a bit
still
more.
20+ minutes to go. There's no need to eulogise on it yet, but it's.
But again, like that ball through there, completely just giving away possession.
It's just poor.
It's poor. It's absolutely poor. We're not playing the game we should be playing, and we're giving away when there's so much space in midfield there. We're giving the ball away, and it's not good.
Yeah, it's not great for Spurs, I'm afraid.
It's definitely it's not been a good performance at all. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. When I see the way we played against Liverpool and the way we played against Man City and Man United, and then we get to this game and we should be fucking up for it, and we're just shit the bed.
Yeah,
absolutely just fucking shit the bed. How are they just watching a ball get put?
I know he's just dancing through, but he dances all the way to the fucking byline. Just doesn't get the shot off. YouTube user, it's a lack of homegrown players or players who just don't understand the importance of these games, just there for a paycheck. Well, yes and no. They're not going to do it for free. But I don't know. I mean, like, both teams seem to have homegrown players, or not necessarily. What am I trying to say with a straight face? Yeah. Corner comes in, another corner. Like, I don't know what we're obsessing over the corners about. Nothing's really happening for it. Was that a foul?
Yeah, I think we got more Englishmen playing than you have.
Could be.
Yeah, we got Archie Gray, we got Maddison, Spence, Solanke.
Fucking hell.
Oh, what a fucking waste.
But why is Brennan Johnson tired? Why is he tired? He's not been on long.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be giving up on like causes like that.
I mean, it was a bit in front of him. I don't think he was ever going to make it, was he?
Come on now. Chase everything. I don't want to sound like Roy Keane, but it's a derby.
It's a derby. That's his job.
Yeah, exactly. That's his job to chase it down.
That's his job. So we're about 20 minutes left now, plus added time. So this is where this is where
I'm envisioning some pressure to be put on. Like, Arsenal won't be made to have it comfortable here. I'm a bit concerned, that we haven't put this game to bed, and we probably should have.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting a bit more of the ball, but we're giving it away too much, losing possession.
YouTube user, he should have been after that ball. Fucking right, he should have been.
Yeah, no, he should have. He's a young lad as well, and he's been brought on to be fresh legs. He's only been on sort of 25 minutes or whatever. So,
I mean, some of these passes, though. I mean,
it was a good move, but
I mean, living dangerously, man. Like, even that, like, they didn't pressure that first bounce, and
yeah,
Kai Havertz could have had that.
Look, again, just wasting the
Timber read that one quite well. He knew where that was going.
We need to hustle and chase them up more. That's what's not happening.
That only works if everybody hustles and chases, though. If one or two of them are hustling and chasing, all they're going to get is claps from the crowd. Like, you need to sort of hunt in packs, like some of these other teams used to. We just give them the fucking ball away. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a fucking flop he's been today.
Who's that? Solanke.
Yeah.
Rice, one-on-one with Dragusin. He's going to go for it. Good save. Fuck. Just sort of clouted him in the shoulder, though.
Yeah.
Martinelli Spence. I like the battle, though, to be fair. Odegaard was always going to cut back.
Yeah.
Hustle, chase, claps doesn't equal. Game's wide open.
It is.
Let's not slide into people from behind like that, please, Declan.
Yeah, that could cost you.
Matt says we need a full-on centre forward. You're right. We've needed one for a long time. It was naive of anyone at the club to think that we didn't.
But the thing is, though, why haven't you been trying to buy one? I mean, there are centre forwards around that are available. I mean,
because they thought they could get away with it. They thought, that the system didn't necessarily need it, and it kind of does when you're struggling in games to get a goal and there's no out-and-out striker. It doesn't fit. It doesn't work. Like, we end up struggling to chase games and put games away. Like, we are now, it's Kieran Tierney stripping off, no doubt to replace Lewis Skelly, who's played quite well, to be fair. He's had them Spurs boys on the wing there under lock and key. So I'm guessing you're not going to agree with me on that.
I mean, we've been fucking terrible, mate. I can't. We've shown no imagination at all, really.
It's YouTube user says Sterling, Trossard, Jesus not good enough. I will agree on Sterling. Trossard is a wonderful finisher, given him the right sort of situation. And Jesus, I mean, has he done his ACL?
Why are we doing?
Spurs are being crowded out again in their own box. Like,
why are we doing this?
Let it go. Oh, he didn't leave it. It was Havertz. He decided to play with it. Shit.
I mean, what? But this is a thing. We're gifting the fucking ball to you.
January, yeah, and his teams know we need it. They're going to push the price up. Supply and demand, isn't it? That's Matt. Thank you.
Thing is, though, you got to put your hands in your pockets and fucking do it because
yeah, it's not like these teams are starving, eh?
Huh?
They're not struggling for money, are they?
Exactly. They need to just put their hands in their pockets. At the end of the day, it could cost you the season. The goalkeeper should have done better with that one, with that Trossard goal.
Yeah, he should have done. We said that in that instance, he should have done better, and it didn't work out.
I think Richarlison's going to come on for Son probably.
Oh, he's done him. Oh, that's poor pass in.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that was at the end of it by Gabriel. Again, there's not a lot of oomph about Spurs' sort of game at the minute. Are they saving it for the last 10?
I mean, I don't know. They fucking need to. They need to do something. That's just going to be a yellow, isn't it?
It might be yellow for whoever's arguing with the ref about it. Here he comes, the walking yellow card himself, Richarlison.
I'll tell you what, yeah, if ever this guy, I've seen him and he can be very tenacious and he chases and if ever there's a game for him to turn up, it needs to be today. And this fucking around and giving the ball away that we're doing is not good enough against a team like Arsenal.
It's not.
It's not good enough.
Richarlison will give chase. He will give chase. I've got to be honest. He will go for it.
Yeah, I told you Sonny's coming off.
Yeah.
I think they should give Kulusevski the armband.
YouTube user says you've got to just spend in this situation. Spend 150 mil, pays back in dividends in the future. Maybe. But who do you go out and get? There are plenty of good strikers out there. Of course there are. But they've got to, one, want to come to Arsenal or whoever, and two, they've got to be good enough. And there aren't many about. Also says there's more life in his nan than Spurs, and she's been dead over 10 years. Oh, mate. Spurs do have the ball, though, here in this situation.
And Richarlison does know what it's like to... Oh, what a fucking... cunt.
Richarlison does know what it's like to play in a derby. He is... but he's also a bit of a liability in derbies.
He is. And we can't afford to fucking go down to 10 men at this point.
No, of course not. Raya is not in a rush to take this goal kick.
No, and he's not going to fuck around and play it short either. He's going to hump it up the pitch.
Not now, no. He's going to... I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he got booked for dicking around if the ball goes up that end anymore. But
yeah, because he might try and tear the arse out of it a little bit.
That's a good ball though from Richarlison.
Yeah.
Down he goes. The ref says nothing. Good.
Oh, I mean, let's have a look at that though.
They will, I'm sure. Saliba, and he tumbles, mate, to be fair.
He didn't get nowhere near the ball though, bruv, and he knocked his... I'm not being funny.
Come on. Let's not do that.
He knocks him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't touch the ball. I know Spence probably runs across him slightly. So I've seen them given though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it shouldn't be. They shouldn't be given because it was a nothing, but Jesus is out. Even more reason to go out and get someone. Yeah, it is. Like, because as far as I'm aware, he's done for the rest of the season.
I think this is going to be a bit of a tasty last 10 minutes.
There's a bit more zip about some of the Spurs players, yeah.
But they've only
it'd be an uncomfortable watch for me, I'm sure.
They've only just woken up, really.
Gabriel, don't celebrate yet, man. Fuck, don't do that. Like, there's 10 minutes left.
He always does that. That's why I don't like him.
He does love it. He does
it a lot. He's a knob.
Raya is going to take his time on these goal kicks.
But he's going to get pulled up because he's tearing the arse out of it.
You would think so, but I don't think he is at the minute. Insanely, he's 10-1 to get booked right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's probably worth a few quid.
It could be. I mean, not every ref jumps on that time-wasting train sometimes. I don't know why.
And I'm not being funny. I think you boys are probably going to pick. You probably will pick up a few yellow cards now.
Yeah, tactical fouls could come into play. I think
Yeah.
it's more likely we're going to start seeing them. Just it depends who they come from. I mean, Bergval's seen a lot of the ball, but he's
not doing much with it at the moment. He's making you nervous.
What, that he's not doing anything with it, or his chance he's more likely to lose it?
Yeah, well.
Richarlison fouls the goalkeeper. There's nothing in it, really, but it's one of those things where he does that shit and will get booked.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
I said the walking yellow card.
Silly.
Yeah. So we've still got probably a good 10 minutes to play at least.
I'd say so, yeah.
Spurs are running down blind alleys there, like with defenders.
Yeah.
It's Tierney, catching a cold. He's that high up the pitch. Fuck's sake.
How are we giving you these fucking chances, though? They shouldn't be giving them away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he should have finished that, but we shouldn't be giving you the fucking opportunities to do that.
No.
Absolute fucking travesty that what we're doing at the minute.
Go on, Spurs. Again, this shit makes me nervous.
Gabriel needs to stop shouting at the referee as well, though, because, he
yeah. Can't believe I didn't pronounce technical foul correctly. Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to pronounce it correctly? Because I can. Who's on the floor now? Fucking hell. This game.
They're pulling each other around, and he's here we go. This is what we want. A little bit of fucking.
Yeah, we can all have a little pull about.
Six of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah. But as usual, look, Richarlison's in there waving imaginary cards. Now, that's a booking, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing that.
As far as I'm aware, under laws of the game, if you wave the imaginary card, you get booked. He's a fucking idiot, isn't he?
Yeah, he needs to just... Right, that's it. Just fucking...
Again, they're wasting their own time.
Yeah.
I mean, they're squaring up to each other, Bergval and Lewis Skelly, like fucking hell.
Yeah, but fucking Johnson's telling him, just fucking leave it, bruv.
Two teenagers having a row. Richarlison's getting involved again. Someone's about to get booked.
Yeah, but they're telling him, he's telling him he's supposed to go off at that side of the pitch. He was going to run off.
Yeah. He's booked Lewis Skelly for trying to go off the other way, which is fair enough. Matt is asking me to do the technical. That's a technical foul. There you go. 8 crazy nights. Yeah, Lewis Skelly's put in a fucking shift, though, man. Like, fair play to him. Richarlison is getting himself involved in all sorts. Fucking just book him already.
The obligatory yellow card.
Shit houses.
Shit houses. We love a bit of shithousery, yeah, but
We
you know,
do. Shithousing is perfectly fine in
we don't want to
every walk of
fucking.
life. Arsenal breaking on Spurs. It's like a 3-on-3 situation. Martinelli out on his own. Oh, fucking hell. Gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what a mad fucking. It's not even been that mad. It's been pretty calm, to be fair.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if there's probably 6 or 7 minutes of extra time.
Yeah, no, that's probably fair enough. But there hasn't been that many stoppages. There was no injuries. There was like a little bit of a dilly-dally with matey boy, wasn't there? Old fucking Bergville on the ground.
Right, fucking get it out.
Next up for Spurs, Everton away on Sunday. Relegation 6-pointer. Chris is ignoring the comments now. This is.
I ain't even getting involved, mate. I'm watching the game now. This is fucking. Can you imagine if you was in my position? You wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I was in your position in the first half. I didn't really want to hear it in the first half. I didn't want to think about it, but you know, for that time we were a goal down.
Because there's still no sense of urgency from us to do anything sort of half decent. You know,
more of a. You can't say it's already a sense of defeat because anything can fucking happen in this bastard of a game. Yeah, I just.
But again, why are you taking a short goal kick here? Why?
They want to try and get the ball upfield whilst keeping possession, and I get that because a straight up boot out from a goal kick doesn't necessarily probably less chance of keeping possession that way.
I mean, if you do it well, yeah, but when you're doing it like what we've been doing today, it's not working, is it?
Hasn't been as many of those fouls that we were thinking were coming as well.
No.
Nothing cross.
Yeah. And now he's lying down with it. There's no need to do that. He might get booked. Gets up.
Every goalkeeper does it. I know. I get your point. Like I hate it too. But when it's your own team and your time's ticking away, you're just like, yeah, go on, have a sit down.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah. I thought there would be more than 2 or 3.
There'd have been a clear-cut 1.
Nothing. Get up. Let's fucking play the game.
Yeah, they are carrying on. What's the Oh my goodness.
Oh fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
It's the little things, it's those sort of things that will bug you. I mean, yeah, this is where we're going to start dicking around with time. No rush. At this point, they'll take a booking for time wasting. Because we haven't had one yet, I don't think.
No.
Someone's just been fouled. Yeah. And that's one of those tactical fouls for a booking. I think it was one of the centre-backs, to be fair. Gabriel. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was going to get one.
Yeah.
Got a little overexcited there in the whole thing.
And it weren't even anywhere near the ball either.
Someone, I think it was Spence, showing a good turn of pace there.
Yeah, I say when he's not really a left back, to be fair.
Was he a right back or a centre?
No, he's a midfielder.
I'll turn it in. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah,
but to be fair, it's just we've just not been good enough. It's not a good enough.
It sums up the evening. Yeah, I would be doing that as well, Ange. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Can you pick out a man of the match? You're interested?
I couldn't give a fuck, mate. The referees played well.
The ref ain't giving no dodgy penalties out, is he?
I mean, no Tottenham player deserves man of the match.
No,
for sure.
I agree there.
Not one of them. They've been absolutely fucking despicable. So, been absolutely fucking useless.
Anyone in the chat, if you are listening still or still here, pick us a man of the match. We'll take one. Doesn't matter who. It's been. YouTube user says, taking the booking slows down momentum. Yeah, it's part of the game, isn't it? There's no reason to. Yeah.
And again, when your team's doing it, you don't mind it.
No, of course not.
And when the other team does it, you're like, you fucking cheating bastards. So it is what it is.
Or when one of your players tries an overhead kick when you're 2-1 down in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
It's fucking clumsy, and it's just dumb. We're about a minute and a half away from the end of this.
Yeah, about a minute or so.
There's a lumping it in. Could get something on the end of it. Fuck's sake, don't do that.
Come on, Tottenham. Just before we fucking finish, get one in here.
What's he done there? Is it the post or is it
the outside of the post?
I mean, it's bold and brave to shoot from there, but it looks like the keeper sort of has it covered.
Yeah, but it was going quite.
He gets to take one of his goal kicks. I'll say it again for you. Shit asses.
Shit asses. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at me. Shit asses.
If you could put this whole 2-hour session into words, Chris.
Not good enough. Just not good enough.
How long do you give Big Ange?
No passion. No fucking imagination. Nothing. Just complete fucking lackluster. Terrible. Absolutely terrible game.
Yeah.
So.
You've got to be a last chance here. Fucking hell. Do not do anything stupid. I mean, come on, ref. We're taking a piss now. We're 20 seconds over.
So them fucking goal kicks, mate.
Oh, don't do this to me now. I'll have something to complain about. Just punt it clear. Don't dick around. Thank the fucking Lord. That's it. That's the game. Arsenal, thank fuck, get the win. Sorry. I'm allowed to be impartial in these situations. Yeah.
Just not good enough. Not good enough.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it for Spurs. Let's see. Wayne says, credit to you, Chris, taking this remarkably well. He just had to top it off.
In the first part. You had to fucking that bait and switch.
Wayne, you had me in the first half there. He wishes you all the best in the championship. Thanks again for another 6 points this season. Oh, and a little heart emoji as well.
No, but Wayne, it's not good enough, though. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't know what people expect me to sit here and just fucking You know what I mean? It's not good enough. You
well,
can't.
this was always going to be a challenge for us. Like, we are, it's Arsenal and Spurs. Like, it is what it is, and we said we'd give it a go, and here we are. We've done 2 hours and 10 minutes, and yeah, I mean, we won't be doing many of these. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The guys in the chat are picking Trossard from man of the match. I'm fine with that. Wayne says it means nothing if we don't beat Villa on Saturday. Just another game. You're right. Most of it is just another game, but we are. I mean, do we need to celebrate like this? I mean, it's a lie. It's the crowd. They're there. Yeah, let them have it. Fuck it. Yeah.
There
we go. Son's crying.
No, we just didn't turn up. It's just not good enough. Absolutely, just
interesting point from an Arsenal fan in this situation. Son deserves better.
No, he doesn't. He's not been pulling his weight this season. So no, he doesn't.
Okay.
He ain't been pulling his weight. This is a thing I've watched. I've watched every game this season that I can watch, and it's just not been good enough. He's not been good enough. So,
I mean, do you not get that sort of break/reprieve for being such a star in the show or in the team over the past few years?
No, not really, because you're still part of the team and you still got to pull your weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of celebrating going on in there. Wayne says there's only 2 games us Arsenal fans don't want to lose, and that's Spurs home and away. So job done. Yes and no. I'd rather we didn't lose any game. To be fair, take me back to 2004. YouTube user says Son does deserve better.
He doesn't. He's on £9 million a fucking year, and he's part of a team, a captain. He needs to fucking pull his weight. No, what does he deserve? He's been, sorry. I like Son. Don't get me wrong. He's one of my favourite players, and I rate him. So, a well-known, nice chap. But the fact is, been at Spurs 10 years and won fuck all. You know what I mean? So, what does he deserve? He's been part of the team for the 10 years. So, we should have won the Champions League against Liverpool, but on the night bottled it. So, 2019. So, it's one of them things where he's just part of the team. And this season, he has not pulled his weight at all. He's just been, I
mean, Wayne says in Andrew we trust. I mean, I would be surprised if he gets to the end, not to gets to the end, but if he comes out at the end of the season with a job. If you finish in the bottom half of the table, and that means somewhere like 13th, I would be very surprised if they didn't call it quits for him.
What, Ange?
Yeah, and this isn't me trying to be funny or anything, but if you are Spurs, you do see yourself as a top 6 team.
Yeah, we should be. But
you want to finish in the top 6, or you definitely want to finish in the top 4. Finishing 13th is a slap in the chops.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you? But
he needs to be backed. I get it.
He needs to be backed, and he needs what happens? What happens then? We just get another manager in, a whole another shift around, another year in transition. It's just a vicious cycle. So I mean, at this point, you just need to fucking do more. The players need to. I mean, we've got a lot of young lads. We've got again nine first team players out. So I mean,
yeah. No, the 9 first team players out, like we said, was it was like even I said it before the game, like that's wild. Like having that many players out. YouTube user, none of your team are good enough. He's done it. Done it season after season. He's probably fucked off with carrying the rest of them. Maybe. I mean, these are more points for you, Chris. Like, obviously, I'm not a Spurs
no,
fan.
I don't agree that he's carried the team at all.
If Ange wants to win something, you best enter the Royal Rumble.
He's got no chance in winning that, though, is he?
Maybe he enters the Women's Royal Rumble. You know, who knows?
As Angelina.
Yeah. That's for you, Chris.
Again. That's all right. That's all right. I've been dug out for 90 minutes.
I loathe to put this question up because we don't really want to talk about it. But
well, no, I actually said I've watched every game that I could watch.
So you've not been watching them 3 p.m. kickoffs. Fair enough.
No, you can't. It's impossible to watch them, isn't it?
It's illegal.
Yes.
It's illegal, fellas. Don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
Pay your way with Sky and BT or TNT.
Get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, Virgin Media, all of that.
So Villa won, Newcastle won, Palace won.
Yeah, all pretty much standard results there. If you were looking at it, you did expect those other teams to win today. Chris off to drown himself in Bovril. You got any Bovril in the cupboard?
I haven't, mate.
Oh,
I'm all out.
No, you got Oxo though, right?
I got Oxo. I could have. There you go.
You'll have an Oxo. Let's think about wrapping this up. I mean, we can. We've done the whole game. The reaction is what it is. I'm thrilled. Chris isn't.
No, I'm pissed off that they didn't show up. But this again is the story of the whole fucking season.
Yeah.
How you can play so well and smash certain teams, and then against other teams just not like Tamworth on Sunday was an absolute fucking joke. There is really no excuse to be drawing after 90 minutes 0-0 against Tamworth. There's no excuse.
It's difficult because both teams were looking to bounce back after their weekends, which were pretty shit. So yeah, one was never gonna be too happy about it. I mean, I didn't enjoy losing to United. I thought that was annoying as fuck. And yeah, I'm glad we've got 3 points and got out of this. Wayne is not going to get us at the end of this, I hope. Fair play, Chris. Good sportsman. Credit to you guys. Seeing the game through to the end. Yeah, we thank you, Wayne. Thank you for thank you for fucking sticking around. You've done 2 hours with us. Fuck. Wrong with you guys. You must be fucking knackered.
I know. I do appreciate that, Wayne, by the way, because you can imagine as you love football as I do, and you can imagine if your team performed the way that we did today, to be sitting on here being grilled while it's happening is fucking horrible. And I don't think I ever want to do one of these again for a North London derby.
But that's it. We've done the 2 now, so we actually probably wouldn't get to do it until next season now. So, there's not any other games really that we would do unless there's something else that we can pick out. Unless there's something else. I mean, I don't really want to do any live things like a Royal Rumble of this because it would be fucking chaos and we'd have to be on for about 4 hours.
Oh yeah, that would be mental.
I mean, 2 hours is pretty rough.
Yeah. But, especially when you're trying to watch a game and fucking have a chit chat.
Well, yeah, like I said, this is the first time we've done this sort of thing, and we really do fucking appreciate the amount of people that have jumped in on this.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit overwhelmed by how many people jumped in here. I'm fucking super thrilled that this has technically been a success.
I think so. Apart from the fucking game itself.
Oh, no, that was a success too. You know that, Chris. Look at that. After all that, we're still friends at the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What do we do here? Do we just plug some shit and then...
Plug some shit. We'll obviously have another game, another podcast at some point soon.
We'll be back on our wrestling bullshit at some point. Matt says night. Oh, thank you very much, Matt. We appreciate you stopping by as well. Same goes for the YouTube user. Chris, especially know how passionate you are, not just to walk away. Well done.
Honestly, it took all of my power, not because, as you can imagine, I've been quite sort of when I watch football generally, like a lot of them players, the way they were playing today, if I was watching it just on my own, they would have been getting abuse from me because they're just fucking not good. You watch the game, Jordan, right? We played fucking terrible today. How many of them players deserve to be wearing that shirt today? If you're a Spurs fan,
yeah, you're right. None of them deserve to be on the winning team.
no,
Like
absolutely not.
that's it. Yeah,
Absolutely
like,
not. They
and
didn't
there were
deserve to get
times where we were
fuck all
sat
out of
here
the game.
both thinking, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Yeah,
So
100%, man. That's fucking honestly. So they would have been getting dug out a lot more if we weren't on a live stream. But yeah, it was interesting.
But no, so I mean, let's do the bit, pay some bills here. Like, you know, if you're on, I mean, sorry, before we do that, I mean, Wayne, that is a hell of a fucking thing. We won't agree to that right now. Maybe next season we can agree to something weird. But I don't think he's going to want to wear one of my Arsenal shirts for the next.
No, that's never happening, as you can imagine. I can't imagine any Arsenal fan will want to wear a Spurs shirt ever either.
No, I don't think I would. To be fair, I wouldn't even like to take the chance.
Yeah, I did keep the C word. I think I said it once.
It probably did. It probably did slip out every now and again.
It slipped out once. Yeah.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, let's quickly pay some bills here. If you are on Facebook, 8,000 strong and counting followers. Thank you fucking a lot from us for that. We will have some sort of weird celebration on 10,000. Maybe even something to give away. Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe we'll, you know, do something wild, fun. Probably not another 2 hours and 20 minutes of stuff like this. Who knows? If you're on YouTube, Jesus Christ, subscribe. Hit the like button, do all that stuff. Thank you for being on YouTube. And if you are on the simulcast on X, I don't know what to say. Are you lot mad? Like, why are you watching us on X? Watch us on Facebook, where we get paid. If there's time, I will put links to things like the Fanatics codes, where you can occasionally get discounts on your Fanatics gear, all your sports gear, and wrestling stuff too. If you're drinking energy drinks, drink Wraith, obviously, you know, using the code Grapple. If you want a VPN like we do, use Surfshark, get that shit going. Grapple as well for, I think it's 4 free months at the minute. I think that's the deal.
Surfshark.
So yeah, so as far as I'm aware, the last time I checked, a year's Surfshark deal with Grapple as the code works out at about £2 something, £2.81 a month or something like that. I did the mathematics on it a couple of days ago, checking the code, making sure it was all there, and it worked. It does. So it's an extra 4 free months, and you know, it's a couple of quid a month if you want VPN for whatever reasons, nefarious or otherwise. What else are we plugging? Is there anything else, mate?
We got Wraith. We still got the Wraith code?
I don't know. That was, I mean, to be fair, that was you were talking to him. So.
Yeah. I think the Wraith code's still up there. But yeah, no, I mean, looking forward to doing some more wrestling stuff. There's a lot going on again in wrestling, and generally it revolves around AEW fans being salty that Penta had a really good match on Raw.
Yeah, that's right. The wrestling. Yeah, we will talk about wrestling soon. Royal Rumble's coming up, so of course we're going to talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
If there's time, I will show you the haul that I got from a of wrestling, VHS Heaven. He's a man I once labelled at my own wedding as sexual chocolate, and he got in trouble with his missus. So why is he calling you sexual chocolate? No idea. So thank you to everyone that's stuck around. Thank you to everyone that's watched. If you're watching this on a repeat, why? Don't, you know, like, fuck it. So for now, we really do appreciate you all. You're all amazing people. You all matter to us. You all matter to everyone else as well. I'm JB. Sitting next to me, the best Chris in all of wrestling and now football podcast too, and football watch-alongs. Spursy Chris. Sorry, mate. For now, guys, thank you. We love you. Take care. See you later. Peace.